Every day, the man personally prepares medication for his wife, claiming it's to keep her forever young. He only allows her to go out once a month, with a driver monitoring her the entire time, saying it's to protect her safety. On this particular day, during the few short minutes while the driver goes to park the car, a strange man suddenly calls out to Katya, claiming to be her first love. But Katya looks completely bewildered because she clearly remembers that her first love is her current wealthy husband. The man's eyes seem so sincere that Katya instinctively takes his business card and promises not to tell her husband about this encounter. Back home, Katya can't help but look through old photographs to verify the truth. After all, she had lost her memory before. Her husband told her that 3 years ago, while pregnant, she was in a car accident. Though she survived, her face was destroyed and she lost her memory. Fortunately, her husband is a plastic surgeon who has been restoring her appearance for the past 3 years. But no matter how hard she tries to remember, she can't recall that mysterious man. Her husband notices something's off and gently advises her not to force herself to remember, as it's bad for her health. The next day, however, Katya discovers a photo of a strange woman on her husband's desk. Heartbroken, she confronts her husband about who this is. He explains that it's just one of his patients whom she's never met. Seeing that she's gradually being convinced, her husband immediately gives her medication and tells her to sleep. But this time, Katya secretly spits out the pills. While her husband is busy downstairs, she sneaks into his darkroom. She finds a suspicious medical file, and the owner is the strange woman from the photograph. The file records in detail every cut made during her plastic surgery and the final result. Her face looks exactly like Katya's. Katya's worldview is instantly shattered. Could she actually be this woman? She breaks down and rushes downstairs to confront her husband, but he maintains his gentlemanly demeanor, then turns and pins her to the bed, forcibly injecting her with sedatives. He has his assistant wheel her into the underground operating room, preparing to erase her memory. When Katya awakens again, she sees only a nurse. The nurse explains fearfully that she's also just following the wealthy man's orders. It turns out the rich man's wife died in the car accident, so he had Katya surgically altered to look like his wife to comfort himself. The daily medication makes her forget her previous life, and her real name is Marina, not Katya. The nurse claims she can help her escape and takes her 10 kilometers away to catch a ride. But when the wealthy man discovers her escape, he flies into a rage and immediately meets with the police chief, demanding a citywide manhunt. To hide the fact that she deliberately let Marina escape, the nurse actually injures herself and lies that she was forced by Katya. This way she can have the wealthy man all to herself. Meanwhile, Marina has barely gotten into the car when she realizes the driver is a thug. She desperately flees and hides in a restaurant. Fortunately, the owner is a good person who sends the thug away and temporarily takes her in. With nowhere else to turn, Marina remembers the strange man and calls him. He immediately agrees to come pick her up. When police pass by asking the restaurant owner if he's seen Katya, the owner doesn't say a word, allowing her to escape safely. Though she doesn't know him, Marina feels this man gives her a sense of security and quickly falls asleep. When she wakes up, she finds herself in his home. The man says there will be a surprise soon. His mother is on her way. Marina panics instantly because she's not really Katya.